Welcome to a new episode of Thursday Reviews. Today we're going to be reviewing some editing software that came on a CD. Now it says Total Media Extreme right on the CD, but the actual editing software is called ShowBiz. Here's the CD. It came with my Bell Howell camcorder when I got it. So the software installation is a bit confusing. It asks you to give it a username and a license key. License key? Where's that? Well, it turns out there's a long string of numbers and letters you have to type in right on the bottom of the CD packaging. Is it not enough that I have the CD? Anyways, it makes you restart your computer to finish installing. When it's done, you have Total Media Extreme 2 on the desktop. Except that it isn't editing software, it's just a video player launcher that they call Total Media Theater 3. You have to hunt for the file just to get the editing software. I ended up having to find it in the Windows Start menu and then pin it to my taskbar. It's called ShowBiz, and it's nothing fancy. It looks simple enough, but I had to actually look up how to put in splits and take out segments in videos. It's still confusing to me. You have to edit the start point and end point separately, but then set the start point again, or something. It's confusing. This program might also be the least reliable thing I have on this computer. And I know for sure I'm not the only one that thinks this. I've heard countless reviews saying how slow and laggy it is while editing. If I could give one piece of advice, it would be to save often. It's problematic to the point to where I have to say that. If I were to give you any more advice, stick to Movie Maker. Or do what I did recently. I downloaded Shotcut not that long ago, and I will be using it to partially edit this video. Because quite honestly, I don't want to edit this in Total Media. I'm afraid it will crash and give me nothing but problems. So what do I like about the editing software? Well, it is free. It came with this camcorder when I first got it, and so can't complain about the price. And as an added bonus, you get a free video player out of it, so in case you don't have enough on your computer already. So what don't I like about the software? Well, it's just flat out confusing. I don't understand what I'm doing while I'm editing it. I don't understand what I'm doing while I'm installing it. There's just nothing is made easy on this software at all. There's too many steps to editing, there's too many steps to installing it. It's just too much. I also don't like how laggy the software is. I'm using this on a laptop that's not that old. It should not be laggy, but it is. And it just seems scary, you know. You're editing this movie for YouTube or something, and then it starts lagging out, and you're like, I don't want it to crash, or something like that. So you just gotta save often. You've gotta do all this stuff that I don't think you should have to do. It also seems like the installation process of the CD is sketchy, because after you're done going through all the steps, a little window will pop up that says, do you want this program to make changes to your computer? And it says it's from an unknown publisher, and it says CD_exe or something like that. It's from an unknown publisher. Do you really want to allow them to make changes from a free software that came with a camera or something related to that? It just seems sketchy to me. So do the pros outweigh the cons? No, they don't. This software is not that great. There's a lot better ones out there. This is just something I would not want for you to have, because it just is not. There's so much that's wrong with it. So would I recommend the software? No. But most likely you got it for free anyways, so it doesn't really matter. But if I were to suggest any free editing software out there to use that's better than this, Shotcut. I will be using Shotcut throughout this video because, quite honestly, I'm not going to edit this in Total Media because I'm too scared I'm not going to be able to get the video done. It'll probably crash. It'll just be too much. So thank you for watching this week's episode. I will be uploading again next week for another episode. I hope to see you then.